What's up, guys, and welcome back to Feel Good Naked. As always, I am so grateful for you to be joining me here today. Now, we are coming back with an episode, and I've decided to just redo it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to come back into doing I'm not going to call it podcasting. I'm just going to call it hanging out with each other, keeping it real and having straight up chats. And that's what I want this space to really be about. One of my favorite things to do is to talk and to motivate and to inspire. And I'm going to take you guys through the journey of what my clients are going through, what I'm personally going through, and having some of the deeper level conversations that I'm having with other people. So I want you to feel and understand that the conversations that I'm having in this space and the conversations that I'm doing on this channel are either directly related to myself or they are directly related to a client, what they're going through, or what my community is going through. And I think that one of the most amazing things about the Feel Good Naked app is that I have such a deep level connection with clients, and it's not just another fitness app. It's not just another challenge environment where you're one of millions. You're the one in the million. And I'm getting to hear stories. I'm getting to understand humans at a deeper level that I never knew before, but also providing solutions in a really cool way. So today's topic is one that I think a lot of people, I guess, use as a bullshit excuse of why they aren't achieving their goals. And the topic is that it is meant to be fucking hard. And why I say this and what I want you to have as preface from the very get-go, because this is about you evolving and becoming the next level and the best version of you, right? You need to start having an awareness of how much people on social media or people around you are glorifying how easy it is for their lifestyles. And the reason that I say this is that what I deeply believe at the moment is we are conditioned as a society to look for the easy route, right? It is innately built into humans' mindset to look for the easy avenue. We are designed to make our life easier. So whenever we are tested with hard or difficult things, our default setting is to give up. Now, when you think about the fact that humans are designed in this way and we're designed to default to the easy avenue, and then you are constantly bombarded on social media with people showing you their highlight reel. You are seeing people traveling to incredible places, beyond aesthetic morning routines where, like, do they even fucking work? You are seeing people buy possessions. You are seeing people do insanely extraordinary things. And then you look at it and you're not seeing all of the hard work that that person is doing. You're not seeing the endless hours that the person is doing behind the scenes. You're not seeing that person bawling their eyes out when they feel like everything is on fire and it's too hard. And you're not seeing all of those little micro moments that are leading to that end product. So your default setting, which already in your mind is to look for the easy avenue, then looks at this again and is like, they have it so easy. Like, why do they have it so easy? I can't be fucked doing it. Like, it's so hard for me. Let me make it clear from the very get-go. Anything in life that is worth fighting for is going to be fucking hard. And if it was easy, absolutely everybody would have it in the world. If it was easy, every single person would have a six-pack. If it was easy, every single person would have millions of dollars in the bank. If it was easy, there would be people with multi-million-dollar houses and fancy cars and traveling and private jets. There isn't that many people that have that. And the reason that they have that is because they fucking worked hard for it. And yes, you're going to sit here and you're going to say, yes, but some people do have it easier. Some people are maybe better looking in your mind, or they have been blessed with finances and they have all these other things that they were just gifted in life. And I do not want to deny the fact that absolutely there are people in life who do have an easier pathway. That does not dilute the fact that for the most of us and for majority of people, it's going to be fucking hard. So remove from your idea the small 1% of the population that have the easy linear path through, and start looking at the people that are calling out and saying, you know what? I fucking grind for what I'm working towards, and it's not meant to be easy. You're meant to feel tired. You're meant to feel overwhelmed. You are meant to feel stressed. You are meant to feel like giving up. And this is all a part of your hero's journey. But most of all of your hero's journey, you are meant to be tested by the universe. the universe is going to be constantly giving you tests to see how much you want it in life. And as soon as you start going into every single day and looking at a test as an opportunity to prove to the universe how deserving and worthy you are of your goals, the better life is going to be. When you are tired and you want to give up and the universe is testing you and your car breaks down and one of your family members is being a dick and someone at work is being horrible and you feel like everything is on fire at you, that is the universe testing you to prove how much you want what you're working towards. Are you working towards a side hustle at the moment? Are you working towards the body of your dreams? Are you working to break out of the small town that you're living in and create an incredible future? The universe will set you tests, and every single time you overcome and you push through one of those mental barriers and you push through it and you prove to the universe that you are deserving and worthy of your goals, that's when you are going to start seeing that the universe will start giving back to you. And what people need to think about as well, and what you really, really need to deeply sit with, is that once you do start that momentum and once you start compounding it, and that's why I always say focus on the 1% better every single day. You don't need to put an unrealistic expectation that you have to go from 0 to hero overnight. The point is you just need to incrementally work your way up and recognize that it's going to be delayed gratification. It is going to take you time to get to the places that you want to. It might take 6 months, it might take a year, it might take 2 years, it might take a fucking decade. But regardless, you need to stay true to your path, stay in your lane, and focus on the fact that you are going to be tested and you are going to be asked by the universe to prove that you are worthy of what you are working towards. And when you start looking at the world in a different lens, and I think it's important to remember that in life, you are going to be set with a certain lens in life, and you might be conditioned to looking through a certain lens. Maybe your family have brought you up to see things in a certain way. Maybe your relationships, your friendships, your partnerships, even where you're living, religion, ethics, anything that is conditioning you as you're evolving as a person, you are going to be given a select lens of how you see the world, how you choose to deal with situations, how you deal to go into situations, and the way that you have been conditioned to do that way is going to be your default setting. So if you are really wanting to break out of your circumstances and to start living the life that you deserve and cutting the fucking bullshit excuses of, oh, they have it easier and I have it so hard, and falling into that victim mentality, then you need to figure out, how do I take the lens that I'm looking off at the moment and reset it to a new lens? And that's where we talk about rewiring your brain and starting to look for a different way at life and starting to see things in a different way. But that doesn't happen overnight. That makes you consciously deciding, I don't want to be a victim of my circumstances anymore. I don't want to hear myself whinging to myself. I don't want to hear myself whinging to other people. I don't want to go to bed every single night feeling like a fucking sad sack of shit and refusing to do anything about it. You need to actively train your brain the same way that you wanted a body. If you want to build the body of your dreams, what would you do? You would focus on your nutrition, you would focus on your training, and you would be rinse and repeat day in and day out. The same goes with your brain. If you want to recondition the way that you see the world and the way that you fall into things, you need to make the effort to do so. And that includes creating affirmations. And I guess with affirmations, really making them super clear, not only what the end goal is, but what the bridge to that goal is going to be. So for instance, if you're saying, the affirmation would be, I am confident. The bridge for that would be, I want to be confident. Because when you make it so far removed from where you are right now to where you want to go, you're already going to make yourself feel like it's too hard and it's too unachievable, and you're kind of lying to yourself. Like if you're not a confident person and you say, I am confident, yes, to a degree, it will make you feel more empowered. But if you made it slightly a stepping stone in between, that 1% better, and said, I am working on being confident every day, you're going to feel almost a sense of relief that you're removing the pressure of failure from the get-go, that you're taking that pressure off, you're relieving yourself of that pressure, and you can step into, I'm working towards. And that's what it should be. That's going back to that 1% concept, that 1% better, 1% better. So we focus on the fact that we don't want to be a victim anymore. We focus on the fact that we would like to switch into a new mindset, and we start doing it day in and day out. You are, throughout that process, going to be challenged with things that are fucking hard. And you are going to want to give up. You are going to feel exhausted. You are going to start mindlessly scrolling on social media, and you are going to slip into negative habits. You're human, and that's what humans want to do. They are looking for the lazy. They are looking for the easy opportunities. You need to say to yourself, I am worthy and deserving of whatever I want to achieve in life, and this is meant to be harder. This is not meant to be easy. This is not meant to be a breeze or a walk in the park. It is meant to be fucking hard. Because when you get to your goal and you know that you have fucking worked your ass off to get to that point, you are going to be so proud of yourself that you never gave up. You will also get to your goal and realize that you're ready to take the next level, and you'll be like, oh, that goal's done, that milestone's done, and you'll breeze past it. And that's the crazy thing about evolution, and once you evolve past a version of self. And it's the coolest part of the process as well, that when you get to a goal, most of the time people don't feel fulfilled. They don't feel like they've ticked the box. They're ready for the next goal. They're hungry for the next milestone. They're hungry for the next step. But if you're constantly under delivering and not achieving your goals because you are getting in the way of you're never going to have that sense of fulfillment, and you're never going to be growing. You're going to stay in the same place that you are. You are going to be complaining to the same people. You are going to be living your miserable circumstance, and you are going to be comparing yourself to other people and feeling like an absolute piece of shit the whole entire time. So when you are going through your days, and when you wake up from the moment that your eyes flicker open in the glorious day that is going to unfold, and you wake up and your head is throbbing and you feel fucking tired, you had a late night, you have children, you have work stresses, you have everything, financial stresses, you fucking hate your partner, and you feel miserable and you feel like shit, and you don't want to go to the gym, you don't want to eat well today, you don't want to go to your job. You sit there, you reflect for a second, and you say, you know what? This is my hero's journey. This is my test from the universe that I want my goal, and that I am deserving and I am worthy of my goal. And you sit there and you've got the fork in the road, right? You can either give up and say, nah, fuck it, I'm just going to snooze my alarm, I'm going to go back to a sleep. Or you can go down the avenue of saying, it's going to be fucking hard, and I'm going to be tired, but I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to tick the box off. I am going to get it done. And when I land in my bed, back in my bed tonight, and my head hits the pillow, I would prove to the universe, I'm ready, I'm worthy, I'm deserving of what my goals are. And then you keep on compounding day in, day out. One day you wake up, you feel great, you've got good momentum, everything's fucking chippity-doo. You've got one ticking tone. We go to the next one. We wake up, we're tired. And it just keeps on going like that. But before you know it, let's say you're working on an aesthetic goal, because you were so consistent in your approach, your goals are going to be achieved. You're going to be at that milestone, and then you'll be hungry for the next milestone. So my most important factor and most important topic of what we are discussing today is recognize that it is meant to be hard in life. And I think about personally my journey, how my lens has been my whole entire life. My mantra that my parents brought me up with my whole entire life was, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And I have been drilled in that my whole entire life. So when people ask me, how are you so mentally resilient? How are you so headstrong? How do you keep on going when you want to give up? I don't have another default. I don't have another option. And yes, I definitely have days. I'm human. I have days where, you know what? I have given up in the past. I have said it's too hard. I have had chapters of my existence where that default has gone out of the window. But I guess for me, the most important part of it all is that recognition that it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be a linear journey, and your hero's journey, it's going to have ups, it's going to have highs, it's going to have lows, it's going to have amazing moments, it's going to have fucking soul-destroying moments, and that is just a part of the process, and you just have to embrace it as a part of your journey. And I think for me, one of the big things that you'll probably see on my social media and just the way that I am as a person is that every story, every moment, everything that has happened to this moment, it had to happen that way so it could happen this way. And you can't have stars without dark nights. You cannot have these beautiful, crystal, beautiful, sparkling moments of your existence without having those low moments, because the really high moments are framed by how low it's been. And I have these moments sometimes where I'm driving, or like I'm in the gym, or like even just yesterday when I was in the kitchen and I was cooking and it was a Thursday, and I'm like, how is this my fucking life? When 12 months ago, I was in not a good place at all. I had come out of a really bad relationship. I was mentally not good at all. Work for me was not feeling fulfilled. And at the end of the day, I did love my job, but I knew deep down that I needed to be connecting with people. I needed to be inspiring humans to be better people. Like, that's one of my biggest core things that just enlightens me as a human and makes me feel the way that I should in life. And so I was very unaligned with my life. But now as I sit here and I am forging the life of my dreams, and we're not there yet, we still have a lot to go, but I feel that there's a sense of fulfillment and there's a sense of motivation that keeps on pushing me. So when I do feel tired and overwhelmed, like even just like 6 weeks ago when I was building out my new website, when I had multiple programs that were going on, when I was taking on new clients, when I was having all of these things going on, and then also the financial pressures of just running my own business for the first time and paying for big overheads and the stress of that all, I was in a pressure cooker. I literally was bawling my eyes out in the kitchen one day around being like, I just like don't know if I can do this. Like, I think I should just quit and just get a job. Like, I wanted to give up. Like, I really wanted to give up. But you're human. You can have moments like that. But the difference is, I said to myself, follow the plan, not your mood, pull your shit together and fucking just keep on going. And it wasn't perfect that day. It wasn't my most amazing, wonderful, productive day of my whole entire life. But you know what I did? I fucking showed up, did the best that I possibly could. I fucking cut my bullshit excuses and said, pull your shit together, which is also extremely hard when you're not in a team and you are solo. When you're working by yourself, it is hard to flip that switch and be like, pull your shit together, sis, and keep on going. But I did. And now we're hitting into the next milestone. And this is the most successful challenge I've ever done. I hit the highest numbers of enrollments that I've ever had in terms of like everything. I have subscription model flipped on, so I have new clients onboarding every single day. And I'm building out the app of my dreams and building out the life of my dreams, which is so fucking cool to see and be a part of. But it definitely has the hard moments. It definitely isn't just me doing in the kitchen, having moments of magic. It definitely has moments of it's too much, it's too overwhelming. Even my week-to-week tasks of everything that I need to do and working with clients face-to-face and just having that, like, it's mentally taxing. But I'm not showing that on social media. You're seeing all of the highlight reel. You're seeing me training and doing the nice things. So I'll actively try and make more of an effort to show you crying in the kitchen. Hopefully there's not too much crying in the kitchen. Let's be real. Moaning Myrtle is not a vibe. But my reminder on this oh so glorious day is if you are falling victim on your circumstances, if you are not feeling at home with yourself and you feel like you are so disconnected from where you want to go and where you want to be, recognize it's going to be fucking hard. Write your affirmations out, make them really personal to you, keep a diary of all the negative self-talk that you're saying, and then create those counterparts for you. And then just say to yourself 1% better every single day and just actively keep on chipping away from it. And every time you see someone on social media that is making you feel like they have it so easy, unfollow it, mute them, put them away for a second while you focus on your lane. And it might be that you mute everyone on your social media and you're just focusing on, I go to social media to then absorb the people that I know make me feel recharged and alive. And maybe you do lose some friends over it. Maybe you do get rid of some dead weight. That's just the nature of life. Guys, it's good to be fucking back. I hope this podcast helped today. It's gonna be hard for me not to slip into say podcast. I hope this chat helped today. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment if you want to hear more. But otherwise, I will speak to you guys soon. It's fucking good to be back. Nunuka's looking at me desperately like a sad sack. It's like 6:45 and he wants to go for a walk bad. So let's go for a walk, shall we?